Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be solving the equation x is equal to x over 3. So, there are actually several methods of solving this equation. And to solve this equation, we only have one variable, x. So, x is the variable we need to find the value of. So, for my solution, I'm going to first rewrite this problem over here. So I get x is equal to x over 3. And what I'm going to do is subtract x over 3 on both sides. So I get x minus x over 3 is equal to 0. Now, what a common mistake that most people do to solving this equation is they multiply both sides by 3. So I get 3x is equal to x, and then now they divide both sides by x, so they get 3 is equal to 1. And this is an invalid statement, so that is the wrong way of solving this. So the correct way is this one. I get x minus x over 3 is equal to 0, and now I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So now I get 3x minus x is equal to 0. 3x minus x is 2x, so I get 2x is equal to 0. And now obviously, this is simple. All I have to do is divide both sides by 2, and I get x is equal to 0. So now, an important part is to check if this is right. So my equation was x is equal to x over 3, and x is equal to 0. So I plug in x for 0, I get 0 is equal to 0 over 3. 0 divided by any number is itself, so I get 0 equals 0, and this is right. Now I'm going to give you guys another problem. X is equal to x over 2. So try pausing the video and trying to solve this problem. Alright, so to solve this problem, I'm going to do the same thing which I did to our first problem. I'm going to subtract x over 2 on both sides. So I get x minus x over 2 is equal to 0. And now I'm going to multiply 2 on both sides. So I get 2x minus x is equal to 0, and I get x is equal to 0. So it's the same thing, again, using the same method. Alright, so for this video, I'm going to be solving the equation 8 to the power of x plus 9 is equal to 9 to the power of x plus 8. So, I'm going to be solving for x in this equation, as that is the only variable. And now for my solution. I'm going to start by rewriting my equation down here so I have more solving space. So my equation is 8 to the power of x plus 9 is equal to 9 to the power of x plus 8. Now from here, I'm going to be using the property of exponents that states that if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So in this case, I have 8 to the power of x plus 9, and I can rewrite this as 8 to the power of x times 8 to the power of 9. And this is equal to 9 to the power of x plus 8, which I can also rewrite as 9 to the power of x times 9 to the power of 8. Now from here, I'm going to divide both sides by 9 to the power of x. So then for my right hand side, these two cancel out, and I get 8 to the power of x times 8 to the power of 9 over 9 to the power of x is equal to 9 to the power of 8. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 8 to the power of 9. So then these two cancel out, and I get 8 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x is equal to 9 to the power of 8 over 8 to the power of 9. Now, from here, I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I get log of 8 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x is equal to log of 9 to the power of 8 over 8 to the power of 9. Now, if I have something in the form log a over b, this is equal to log a minus log b. So log 8 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x is going to equal log of 8 to the power of x minus log of 9 to the power of x. And I can use the same property of log 9 to the power of 8 over 8 to the power of 9 to make it equal to log 9 to the power of 8 minus log 8 to the power of 9. Now, another property of logarithms is that if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So this is the same thing as b times log a. In this case, I can use this property for all my terms over here. So to start, log 8 to the power of x, I can move this to the front, and I get x times log 8. Now I have this minus log 9 to the power of x, I can move x to the front, so I get x times log 9. And this is equal to log 9 to the power of 8. I can move 8 to the front, so I get 8 times log 9 minus log 8 to the power of 9. I can move 9 to the front, so I get 9 times log 8. Now, because both of these terms have x in them, I can simply factor out x. So I get x times log 8 minus log 9 is equal to 8 times log 9 minus 9 times log 8. Now, we obviously want to find the value of x, and the only way to do that is to get rid of this log 8 minus log 9 by dividing both sides by log 8 minus log 9. So then these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to 8 times log 9 minus 9 times log 8 over log 8 minus log 9. Now, log of 9, we can simplify this to log of 3 squared. And remember, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move b to the front. So I can move 2 to the front, and this is going to equal 2 times log 3. Now I can do the same thing for log 8. Log 8 is equal to log of 2 to the power of 3, and I can move 3 to the front, so I get this equal to 3 times log 2. So now from here, I get x is equal to 8 times 2 log 3 minus 9 times 3 log 2, and I have this all over 3 log 2 minus 2 log 3. Now 8 times 2 is 16, so I get x equals 16 times log 3 minus 27 times log 2 over 3 log 2 minus 2 log 3. And all of this is equal to 9.6548.